Hey everybody, Carl down here at church. Just wanted to take you on a quick journey through CCB so that we can get everybody that is in the system to update their profile. By updating your profile, that allows us to really cater the emails that we're sending out better to those that are either skilled or have passions, a desire for certain ministry openings that are there and other opportunities. Instead of just flooding everybody with 1,000 emails, we, with updated information, can target our emails to those that have specific aspirations for whatever. So from the First Baptist webpage, if you haven't got the other one, you just click right into the online community, put in your username and password, and click login. And then up here on the right-hand corner, you'll see your settings. We're just going to click on My Profile, and that'll bring up all the options you have here, the different actions you can do with your actual profile. These tabs here just tell you the activity. If you've been sending emails out, it tells you when they were sent and posted, and it just keeps a history of them there. Your family history here, notes and info. We'll talk about this here at the end. You'll see that coming up here in a minute. The involvement will also show up at the end. And of course, you've got your financial. You can go in and check your giving year to date. If you want to print a report of where things are at, you can do that there. But today we're going to click on Edit Profile. It will bring up these tabs up here, which we'll go through in a moment. Just check to make sure everything here is filled out as accurately as you can, especially a good phone number, a good email. And then if you've got kids, this area right here is really helpful. You'll already do this in children's ministry, but it's a cross-reference to the whole system. That helps us a ton. So let's start with address. Just go in and make sure that all this is accurate. Everything's good there. And then we're going to jump into My Fit. This is where it takes a little bit of time. There's several categories here. We're going to start with spiritual gifts. You basically just scroll down the list of gifts that you know you've got. You just check the ones that maybe you've just done the spiritual gifts inventory. If not, they're available at the back of the worship center. And you check those items that apply to you. And then down here, what are you passionate about? Do you like to work with people? If you so, what group of people do you like to work with? Are there issues or things that you're related to or passionate about and you want to get involved in to help people? You check those issues that might apply to yours, to your particular style as well. And then down here on the abilities, these are your skills, your education, the things that you might do for a living, or the things that you have learned to do as a craft. And there's a ton of them. You'll see as you go down through, there's professional in all kinds of different areas. If you're a musician, if you're into art, if you like leading different things, if you're a mechanic of different kinds, there's just a ton. You just go through this whole list and check everything that applies to you. That'll go into a big pool for us here. We can see that. And then how do you like to work with people? Do you like to work with people that are structured or unstructured? Are you task or unstructured or structured? What's your best way of working? What's your environment? And then over here on social, if you've got a Facebook account, Twitter, Instagram, just jot those in there. If you have a blog, that way we can tie those to your account as well. And then where are you plugged in? What services do you usually attend? What were some of your school, military, your school grades, your faith journey? This is very helpful as we start to look for stories to capture of our folks that have been really changed here at the body of First Baptist. Those are going to be a great tool, a great resource for us. And then over here on admin, how did you hear about the church? You just go up in here and I was a member or I've transferred or whatever. Are you a member or are you a guest, visitor, attender, a child of a member, etc.? How'd you join? Just a couple choices there. Hopefully you didn't, you're still filling this out. You didn't leave, so that's good. What's your spiritual maturity level? A couple different options there for you. And then if you've been approved to work in our children's area, that information will show up here. When did you start? And if you left, when did you leave? And really, that's pretty much it. Go in here, and we're not going to worry about the custom fields. That's something that we have to create here. But if there's something you don't see and you want to add a field, you get a hold of Katie or myself here in the office, and we'll get that put in for you. You click Save, and now your profile is updated. So everything you put in there will show up. So if you go down here to look in Info, here is all the information we just started looking at, and then here is all of your spiritual gifts, all of your passions, your abilities, etc., all listed through here. So you can see that in one snapshot. And then also your involvement. Well, I'm involved in these groups, or I'm involved doing this, and it shows you all that you've been involved in or have participated in since you've been there. That is pretty much it. So folks, if you just take a few moments to go in, it takes about 10 minutes and you can get through the whole thing, maybe 15th delay longest. And that would really help us here and again help us to really target some emails better instead of to the whole, to the specifics. Thanks. Have a blessed day. We'll see you on Sunday.